Hello?
You know what that means?
No. What does that mean?
That's our contest sound. There's a contest in just a couple of minutes.
Oh,
I'm
really?
going to tell you about a great contest I just thought of. You are going to be eligible. You don't need to do anything but be watching, and you'll hear all about it in just a minute or two. It's going to be an unbelievable contest, and you might be the winner. This is our Monday through Thursday night Facebook thing live. We don't do it on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday normally.
Sometimes we do it on Fridays if we have no plans, but lately we've been having plans. So what do you know? We haven't been doing it.
And I'm wearing the Cubs hat because if you missed our radio show today between 10 and noon on WLSAM 890, which was co-hosted by Donald Trump.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did have a co-host.
I talked about the Cubs and some very exciting news about the Cubs and about Wrigley Field, so that's also coming up momentarily.
Okay, and
matter of fact, this whole thing will be just teases and promotions, and then nothing will happen. It'd be kind of like, do you remember sometimes, did you ever have a teacher who did that the first day of school?
Hi, Danielle.
And the teacher would talk pretty much all semester about what you were going to accomplish, all semester, and then you never did anything.
Yeah, it's a syllabus. This is the syllabus.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it. So we've been doing a lot of stuff. What have you been up to? Tell us. We've been doing a lot, right? In terms of video,
yeah,
have you seen any of our videos?
Too much. There's
we're
too
so
much
tired.
of us. People are sick of us.
No, we're trying to get a rhythm.
Always leave them
We're
wanting
trying to be
more.
YouTubers.
That's why we have only a 2-hour radio show. I always think that people in show business forget the old adage, always leave them wanting more. And we have apparently forgotten that too, because we leave you wanting less.
Do you watch YouTubers? Okay, because I've been fascinated by them in the last few months. That's all I've been doing. And I think part of the reason is because we have a 16-year-old who every time she gets 10 minutes to do anything, what she does is she watches one of the YouTube videos of one of the many people that she follows. And so she's turned us on to some of these people who are truly fascinating.
Yeah.
Some are kind of stupid. But anyway, it's just amazing. And that's what Bob and I want to do. We
do?
Well,
I guess so.
when you're not on camera, you do want to do it. And then when we talk about it. But so we've been doing a lot of research on that and trying to figure out what you like, what to do. And if you have suggestions, let us know. But for now, we are editing these videos. They're on our YouTube channel. You're making so much noise.
I'm just reading the paper. Don't mind me.
Yeah. Why don't you read the paper after we're done? Why don't you read the paper after we're done?
Well, because I want to read something to the folks at home.
Okay. Anyway, so watch our videos. We've been editing them. We've been shooting them. Today, we started one that we're going to finish tomorrow because we're making bone marrow soup. It's one of our favorite things in the house. It lasts for a long time.
Thomas is right. Old school with the newspaper, I know.
I know, yeah. So we started cooking it in the slow cooker today, and tomorrow's video will show what we did, and then we'll eat it tomorrow. So anyway, the house smells great.
It does.
Yeah.
But hey, look, you can see all of Jim Lovell tonight because we have the camera moved a little bit. The Cubs are going to the White House Monday.
Yeah.
President
I love
that. The president's a White Sox fan, but people on his staff wanted the Cubs to be there before he leaves office. So 4 days before he leaves office, he'll meet the entire team Monday. Cubs convention is this weekend over at the Sheraton across the street from the NBC Tower. And then on Monday, they're all going to D.C., including...
How many people altogether are going?
Well, I don't know. Laura Ricketts and Theo Epstein are supporters of the president. I'm sure they'll be there. Management will be there. I don't know if they're going to bring along some, ex-Cubs, not ex-Cubs, but former players like Billy Williams. They should.
What's the difference between an ex-Cub and a former player?
Well, an ex-Cub would be somebody who used to be on the Cubs and maybe is not on the Cubs anymore. But Billy Williams is a Cub for life.
Okay.
Get it?
How's he doing? I haven't seen him in a long time. We used to see him.
He's getting up there in age. I worry about this sweet swinging Billy Williams, and then Oh, what?
You're so noisy and
sorry.
annoying.
I'm sorry.
It's now. Are you still reading the paper? Can we just throw this thing away?
Marianne's very concerned about some of the renovation at Wrigley Field because I was talking to her on the radio today about how they're getting ready to put in a brand new feature at the club called the VIP Experience. It's sponsored by American Airlines. It's being constructed, let's see, under the seats between the dugouts behind home plate. That won't be finished for another year.
Okay, but no, I'm good with that.
It's a 7,000 square foot underground sort of, it's sort of like what they have over at the Cell or Guaranteed Inflation or whatever that park is called now, where you walk into the old Comiskey Park, new Comiskey Park, whatever it is. You walk in there and they have a beautiful like lounge and a place, a bar and a dining area. That's what they're going to put in at Wrigley Field. But in order to do that, and it's going to be done in a year, but in the meantime, the dugouts are going to be moved further down the foul lines. So we don't like that. The dugout's further away. And then
yes, Lynn, I agree. Get him a Kindle.
This is the worst part. The bullpens are going to be relocated, and they're going to be under the bleachers in right and left field.
That's ridiculous.
No,
that is
that's
ridiculous.
change
That's
the whole
too
thing.
far.
There's only, I think, 4 teams left that have the bullpens inside out in the field, and the Cubs were one of them.
And
now,
then when they make like a quick change, or they have like
there's not going to be a quick change.
like a Chapman,
Yeah, Chapman's
type
gone.
come in. I know. Come in, just to do like 1 inning. They have to walk all the way.
Here's what's going to happen. And I'll tell you why it's going to be.
That doesn't make sense.
As a longtime Cubs
Unless
fan,
there's something that I'm missing.
No, I'm worried about this because the dugouts are going to be further down the line, so they're going to the walk to home plate from the dugout will be further, and then a relief pitcher coming in from the bullpen, unless they activate one of those old carts. That's going to be a longer walk. Players will be tired out before they get in the game.
You know what?
And the Cubs will not win another World Series for 100 years.
They're not going to be carted out in a little scooter. I'm sorry.
They used to do that.
No, but they're not going to do that because that would be very humiliating. Can you imagine?
They used to do that.
Like what? And then come with their bats.
All the teams.
And then they're bouncing up and
well,
down.
No. The relief pitchers used to do that.
I don't think that's going to work.
Ballpark.
Hey, Mary wants to know, does it bother us to work for a White Sox station? No. The answer is no.
I mean, I'm a Cubs fan, but I'm a baseball fan, so I enjoy going to any baseball games, and it's a different experience going to a game on the South Side, and I enjoy it, but I grew up a Cubs fan.
We also enjoy working.
I grew up a Cubs fan, and so I don't have the passion that, for the Sox I do with the Cubs, and I think as a Cub fan, I understand that when a White Sox fan says that to me, and about how they feel about the Cubs. So I hope you understand what I'm saying.
But we go to Sox games, and now we're going to go to more.
They do
Sox
a great
games.
They do a great job with the fireworks.
I love that fireworks Saturday.
It's a great place for the family.
Yeah,
it is great.
Yeah, that's like a really nice. That's a really nice place, and that's the first time that I ate. What's that Mexican corn thing called? Elote. That's the first time that I had
corn off the cob. You mean?
Yeah, it's called elote.
Yeah, that's good. I love that.
At a baseball park.
They always have good.
Yeah,
they always had good food there. The Cubs are catching up a little bit now, though. They are.
Thomas says, I go to Sox games all the time trolling my Cubs gear. Are you booed?
Oh, yeah, that's dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, it's not as dangerous as it used to be because it's a
Hi,
really
Linda.
family atmosphere now over there at Sox Park.
It's really fun, yeah. I mean, I every time I go to any baseball game and I'm sitting there, if we have good seats, that is.
You're spoiled.
I think, why don't I come to these more?
Fair weather fan.
Because I only go during the playoffs.
Fair weather fan. Where were you?
If it's warm.
Where were you when the Cubs were losing and the upper deck was closed because nobody showed up at the park?
You were not taking me.
There were 100 games out of first place.
You were
you
not
wouldn't have
taking
gone.
me.
You wouldn't have gone had I known you back then.
Try me. Let's go to a Bulls game. It's all enclosed. I'm not going to be cold.
Hey, you know what?
That's what I want to do. I keep saying,
let's
go to a Bulls game.
You would have loved it when my friends and I went to every Bears game in the 70s, even when it was like 0 out.
Okay,
What's Chris talking about?
Chris says, now, Thomas, this town is plenty big enough to support two great teams. The White Sox are rebuilding. Won't it be exciting to have the Cubs beat the Sox in the 2019 World Series? Wow.
Hey, we're gonna.
Can you imagine that?
I think Sox Fest is not this weekend, but the following weekend.
We're going to be there.
Marianne is going to talk to all the hotshot Cuban players in Spanish. You'll woo them over, and then so I'll get to meet them, and then you'll be the translator, right?
Yes, I'll definitely, if they talk to me.
Oh, they'll talk to you, believe me.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we did that a couple of years ago. We went out to, who was playing there? Abreu?
Yeah, we talked to him.
And somebody else.
And then I really liked him, too, and the Sox traded him. Their Cuban shortstop. Remind me of who that was. He was a very funny guy, great personality.
He had like a funny, but an interesting Cuba story, like an escape story.
And Abreu was very shy, right? He was a little quieter.
They didn't want to talk about leaving Cuba. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I know, that's understandable, right?
Okay, so if we do this YouTube...
Alexi Ramirez.
That's right, yeah. So if we do... Nice bar, says John. Make me a cubata. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
No, I know. I've heard of that.
We got to take out our ice cream dishes and ice cream glasses. We have soda fountain stuff back there. I want to take all that out and put a soda fountain in. You're stunned.
No, I don't even know what to say about that. Because you would be having ice cream every night, like we need it.
Can't have enough ice cream.
What is a cubata? I'm going to look this up.
While you look this up,
okay, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you, thank you. Yeah, there are a couple Emmys back there. Thank you. I'm going to tell you about the contest.
It's a kind of drink. It's used in Spain to describe any mix of moonshine, aka vodka.
Whenever you hear,
so that's what it is.
Whenever you hear this on our Facebook Live, it means contest time. All right, here's the contest. You're going to love this. I haven't even told Marianne about this.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know about this.
All right, so every day we come on the radio right after the 10 a.m. news on WLS AM 890. So it's about 5 or 6 minutes after 10. We come on. We play a little bit of a Chicago song. That's our theme. Mm-hmm. And by the way, a couple of the guys from Chicago going into the Songwriters Hall of Fame now.
Uh-huh.
Robert Lamb and...
I like him. Walt?
No.
No?
Jimmy Pankow, maybe? Anyway, so we play the music and we come on, and I never know quite what to say. Sometimes
Thank you, Steve. Steve says the lighting is much better.
Thank you. Sometimes I want to say good morning, but then I think, well, they replay our show sometimes. In fact, I think they're replaying it tonight. Between 7 and 9, they replay it sometimes in the evening on WLS.
So you mean, are we on right now?
So
as we're doing this?
We could be. So sometimes, when there's not a Bulls game, they replay our show. So I think, well, maybe I shouldn't say good morning. And then I think, should I say hello to Marianne? But I want to greet you out there in Radio Land or whatever.
And he's already seen me.
Facebook Land. Yeah, and if I say hello to you, that seems phony. So I never know quite what to say in my first words. So here's the contest. Come up with what I should say tomorrow morning at 10:06 or so when the microphone goes on for the first time on the show, and give me a better line than hello or good morning or how you doing, and whatever comment we like the best, I will say that tomorrow morning.
Is that the prize?
That's the prize. And I guess I could mention your name too. So in other words,
well, you could say good morning or whatever it is to that person.
Well, but come up with something creative. Like, for example, let me give you for example. Let's say Joe Blow says, "Hey Bob, why don't you say, hello, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea, let's go to press." And I think that's a great idea. So then I would come on at 10:05 and say, hello, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea, let's go to press. And a special hello to Joe Blow.
Okay.
Yeah, wouldn't that be thrilling?
Let's see if anybody is coming up.
The comments are pouring in now.
Bob, bottom of basket or battery operated boyfriend. What?
Don't read comments that we don't understand.
Okay.
Pre-read the comments.
Oh, good morning, Vietnam. I like that.
That would be good.
That's
I have to
funny.
explain why I'm saying that, though, but I guess I could.
Well, you could
But
say,
here-
you could
here's the
explain it
deal.
because you could say that Thomas won. Thomas
I'll go over
Passarelli.
I'll go over the comments. See, they're coming by too fast here live, but this is posted afterwards, and then by tomorrow morning or maybe late tonight, I'll click on this, so I'll
Tony
replay
says-
it. So wait a minute, so I'll see
It's
all
gonna go
your
by.
I'll see all your comments and then make the call.
Okay, Daniel says, "Get the hell up."
I'll
Tony
judge it
says,
then. Get the hell up.
"Tony says, hello,
It's 10:05. Get the hell up.
my fellow humans of the world."
I like that too. Boy, these are good.
Yeah. Mike says, "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood."
I like that.
Oh,
how am I going
this
to
is
pick?
good.
These are all good.
Tom says, "Good morning, Cook County."
I like that too.
I love that.
Yeah, those are good. It's going to be hard to pick one.
Hello, Chicago. Happy to be here with you. Oh, this is a good one. The Russians are coming.
Now, should I say that acknowledge the person who comes up
Yes,
with it?
just the same way that you
How
did.
do I do that though? Like
Just
if I
say,
said the Russians are coming, then what do I say?
And the winner of our contest is...
And the winner
whoever
of our
said that.
Facebook Live contest
Yeah.
is, or I can just say
Break is over.
I can just say the
Back to
Russians.
work, Ken.
I could just say the Russians are coming, and then I could just say good morning to the name of the winner, right? I could do
Yes.
it that way too. It'd be more.
Good
cryptic.
morning, Illinois. Wake up, you filthy animals.
Well, you're so much more creative and
Good
funnier
morning,
than I
Chicago.
am. You're so much better than I am. Hey, and then eventually
Get going, Chicago.
Eventually we'll do this for a closing line too, maybe. But
Wait.
I don't know.
Eventually
you'll do the
get
whole
going,
show.
Chicago. It's
You'll-
Bob and Marianne. Today might be the day I get fired.
Funny. I like your memory. The Fox thing in the morning open.
It is time for the percolator. What?
All right, we'll read them all later.
Chicago, leave your dugouts alone. I like it.
You like this contest?
I like this contest. Yeah, and everybody feels like they win something.
And I don't-
mean, like
Well,
they're
only
winning
one-
something now.
Well, what I could do too is spread it out. Like I could use some of these for the next few days too, right? In other words, maybe
You're
I'll
gonna
use
forget.
Well, I can go back and look at these and look at the comments. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow, Thursday, and then I'll do another one Friday. I don't know. We'll see, or we'll do the contest again. I don't
Gary
know.
says, "Good morning, everyone. Great to get a paycheck."
That's good.
Chicago, home of the Chicago Cubbies.
Maybe I'll pick two good ones. I use
Okay.
one Thursday morning at like 10:05 a.m.
Well, then-
after the news
then
on
we'll have another
WLSAM
contest
890.
tomorrow. How about
no,
that?
no, and then I'll use another one Friday morning.
Okay.
No, and then eventually we'll do another contest another time. Whenever you hear the contest sound,
That's like a bad sound.
yeah, it's a very bad.
Yeah, let me have that. Let
You
me
can
show
throw it
you.
away.
Well, no, like when you're doing it, go. No,
Time to
it's
eat.
hard to do. It's hard to do.
Time
it.
to strap on the
Okay.
chow bag,
Do you want to know what's in our
feeding bag,
amazing
feed bag.
soup that's been cooking since this morning, and it's going to cook until tomorrow?
More cowbell. What?
4 ingredients: beef shanks.
Yeah.
You don't care about this, do you? You just want to eat it, and you helped me make it.
Slurp
Swiss
it.
chard,
Yeah.
onion, and garlic. It right now. I wish you could smell what it smells like in this house. It smells fantastic. All right. So are we done?
I think I like get the hell up. It's 10:05. Get the hell up. But I mean, so many people are
Nobody's
driving in their
sleeping.
car. Then
No, yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if I'm going to use that one.
No, because
No.
people are not sleeping at
If
that
you're just
time.
joining us, hi Jeremy. Be sure you watch this from the beginning, so you can get the Cubs news we gave you about Wrigley Field, and also so you know about the contest, because there's still time.
Because there's still time
There's
to
still
enter.
time to post something here in a comment, and you could win the contest. You're eligible.
Wish we had smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
How will you be able to share it with us? Well, Lynn, this is how we're going to be able to share it with you.
I mentioned smell-o-vision in
We-
the video too.
We videotaped the making of it this
Yeah.
morning, the assembling of all the ingredients, and
Well, we videoed it. It's not tape anymore.
we videoed,
We videoed.
we recorded
Yeah, we
it,
did.
And then we're going to finish recording tomorrow in the morning.
I don't know.
No, when we get back from work.
Sharon made a potato soup.
Then, oh, that sounds really good. Send me the recipe. So now we're making these videos all the time. They're on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel's name is Suso's Fork. Please go on over there and subscribe. And if you know how to get the word out, let us know, because we're investigating. We're trying to figure that out. But
And that's named after Marianne's healthy eating amorous monkey, Suso, S-U-S-O. And Suso's Fork, of course, is S-U-S-O-S. Fork, because it's food on the website.
But if you can't remember that, then see the link right underneath this one, and it's got a picture of us, and it's got a link to our latest video, which is the one about the weather.
Neil, I don't think I'm going to use that line. Could be my last show if I do.
I like it.
Oh,
I like it.
All right.
And it, you know,
Hey, we'll
works out.
We'll leave you with a bit of history. I'm going to leave you with a bit of history.
if I lived at your house, I would weigh 500 pounds.
Who is the first American president or president-elect to use the word crap at a press conference? Donald Trump used the word crap today.
What did he say?
I don't have the transcripts with me, but he did use the word crap.
You did.
And we were all amused. We were all amused by that. That's it for us. And thank you for being with us. And listen tomorrow because it could be your opening line tomorrow on WLS Radio. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch this from the beginning, because it's possible somebody just clicked in live now, right?
Yeah.
Is that how this works?
Well, they could. They could click in live now, or they can just, this will close up, and then they can watch it from the beginning. But it's too long. Don't
Too
watch
long,
it.
Yeah, forget
Don't
it.
watch
Never
this.
mind.
Yeah, never mind.
All right, see you on the radio tomorrow, and we'll see you here probably again tomorrow night.
Okay, let's see if there's any last goodbye comments. Let's go Cubs, says Mary. Michael says, I'll be listening. Good night, Linda. Hold my cup of coffee and watch this, says Christine.
Whatever that means. Should I press the button now to turn everything off?
Yeah, okay. See ya.
Thanks, Mike, and everybody else.